Well, I know it's kind of strange, isn't it? See somebody lying down here. Yeah, it must have been strange for these horses. They came charging from the other side of the pasture to see what I was up to. I was just taking pictures of these three-flowered avens. First ones I've seen this year. But I gotta admit it was a little bit disconcerting having a dozen horses charging straight at me. It was a kind of chilly, drizzly day out in the Porcupine Hills. But with springtime turning everything so lushly green, that didn't really matter. I followed the south fork of Willow Creek and found these trumpeter swans on a pond in the foothills not too far up the road. Then I hit the high country of the porcupines. In other years, springtime would have been in full bloom here. But no, this rough rutted road just led me to, well, it was still pretty. Crocuses up here in the high country were still in bloom, and I can't complain about that. But in normal years, there'd be a big variety of wildflowers here by now. So I descended again. The balsam root blossoms I'd hoped to see here, well, they weren't ready yet. But the Columbia ground squirrels were up and running around. And the aspens, though late like everything else, were leafing out. Aspen groves are made up of clones of individual trees, so they leaf out kind of patchy. Fascinating, though. Still on the watch for wildflowers, I headed to the south end of the porcupines and found yellow bells and shooting stars. The wind was starting to pick up and the rain was coming back, though, so I turned around again and there were my balsam root blossoms. I love their bright yellow faces. They look kind of like sunflowers, but they're not related. And they'll be blooming for the next month. The day was wearing on now, so I headed back again, kind of retracing my steps. I came across a robin perching like an eagle, and an eagle perching like a robin. My equine friends were still in the same pasture, nibbling on all that beautiful new green. And down in the valley, where the two forks of Willow Creek meet, cattle were grazing. And then, out on the very north end of the Porcupine Hills, I found this herd of elk. It had been a chilly, rainy day in the Porcupine Hills, and I loved every second of it.